McDonald's, which has just fired their CEO after profits went way down, just launched a campaign which randomly selected customers can pay with love. Does this help make the world a better place?
As nice as it is to receive a random free meal, the common customer can easily afford a $2 hamburger. Instead, McDonald's should use the Pay with Love campaign to feed the people who can't afford it, like homeless people or people living in shelters. It's a great idea, but if they really want to help people and spread love, then they should go to the people who can't afford it and who really need the help.
People are taken by surprise by a random act of love that is genuine and has no purpose other than to make them happy. They are more likely to do the same for someone else. McDonald's recently came out with a Pay with Love campaign. Now in the month of February, ending appropriately so on Valentine's Day, 100 randomly selected customers at each McDonald's in the country will be given a free meal. The only payment, love. Many people are questioning why, after recently firing their CEO for losing profits, they would start giving away free meals. It seems hypocritical at best. Many people don't believe it will bring any good to the world or the company. But just take a minute and think about a time when someone's done something truly kind for you, free of charge, with no expectations of getting anything in return. It can make your entire day. This feeling is so good, you just have to share it with someone else. I believe McDonald's Pay with Love campaign will make the world a better place.
So, should the campaign include only the needy people?
Yes, because if you're standing behind someone in line and the person in front of you is obviously rich and they obviously have money and you're standing behind them and you don't have any money and you can barely buy off the dollar menu and then they get their food for free and you have to pay for it, I feel like that's just unjust and unfair. Like, yes, it's a good thing that they are giving out free meals, but they should only do it to the people that really need it, because otherwise it's not beneficial to anyone. And yeah, you might be spreading love, but that love isn't gonna go very far when it's just people who don't really understand the value of a dollar. But to someone who really needs food and needs some help every now and then, this would go such a long way and even further for anyone else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I beg to differ. I think that even though it might not be directly helping someone that can't afford a meal, have you ever had someone do something for you that was just completely random but really thoughtful? When I was little, my mom used to leave me little presents on my bed if I was having a bad day, and it always made my day so much better, and it also made me want to do something for someone else, because someone makes you feel super happy by doing something random and super sweet for you. You want to go out and do it for somebody else. So in giving away these free meals and having them pay for it with an act of love, I saw one guy call his mom, who we hadn't talked to in a couple months, and she was crying and she was so happy to hear from him. So it's already making the world a better place and making people happier. And I think that eventually those random acts of kindness, it's kind of like a ripple effect, and they'll eventually reach out into the community.
Do you think that maybe the ads are being a little bit exaggerated as to how meaningful they are?
I mean, it's an ad campaign, so there's always going to be a little bit of over-exaggeration, but I think it just depends on the person. You never know what kind of day people are having, so you never know how one little thing might affect them.
Okay. Well, it's clear that the ad seems like a good idea, and from the footage we've seen and commercials, it seems like it's really meaningful and a great campaign. However, how do you think it's going to play out in real life?
I mean, I just feel like it won't be meaningful for people. You go in, you want to get a chicken sandwich or a hamburger, and you somehow get a free meal, or you pay with love. And one of the options is to do a fist bump. I mean, that's not meaningful. That's not love. That's not something that you're going to carry into your everyday life. That's not something that you're going to be like, wow, I want to go and fist bump other people and spread love. It just seems very shallow to me.
Very trivial.
Yeah, very trivial. And so, yeah, they're going to get a free meal, and that's going to, be oh, nice, I got a free meal, I got a free hamburger. But, that's not something that's really meaningful. In this ad, it's advertising a meaningful, love-spreading McDonald's, and that's not what McDonald's is.
Okay, I think that ad campaigns generally represent the best possible outcome. And so some of the things might seem trivial, yeah, fist bump might not change somebody's day. But if you're doing it with like a genuine heart and you're really like into the idea of like paying with love, I think that positivity and happiness really shows through. Especially if they have you like call your mom or tell the person you're with why you love them, like something like that. It might not change your day, but it might change the person you're with's day. And I don't know, I could see it spreading love around, like especially smaller communities.
Yeah, I agree. Could be beneficial, but they definitely have a lot of room for improvement with the ad and with the whole campaign.
Yeah, the ad might
Definitely.
not necessarily be accurate.